Hi everyone, our next module focuses on screencasting. I have a wealth of resources in our assignments folder that provide you with tutorials for whatever screencasting resource you choose to use. You really need to take the time to look through the folders. I have one folder that provides an explanation about what screencasting is and also refers to how screencasting fits in with this idea of a flipped classroom. The second folder, which is labeled tutorials, provides you with tutorials for Screencast-O-Matic, which I'm using right now, Jing, Cam Studio, and Screener. If you have another screencasting resource you prefer to use, you're more than welcome to do that. So here, also in that assignments folder, you have your document, your PDF, which explains what you're supposed to do for this assignment. I'll let you read through this mainly yourselves, but what I want to point out is the key parts of the assignment. You need to create a 2-minute screencast. Basically, you can really do anything you want, but the most important thing is that you create something that can be utilized in your current professional practice, whether with your students, for colleagues, for professional development, whatever your area of interest is right now. This is not something you have to do with students. It can be equally powerful to use with colleagues, to share materials, to explain how to do something, etc. So here's some ideas. You can create review materials that's essential this time of year. Math and science teachers can help with problem solving. You could use web-based whiteboard and show how to solve a problem or utilize a formula and explain it on the whiteboard and then post it to your class wiki or your website. You can certainly create a how-to of how to do something to your students, for your colleagues, or for parents for that matter. I've used screencasting for professional development since my area of interest is really technology integration. I can show colleagues how to do something when it comes to web-based or online materials. Something else I do regularly, I teach online classes to high school students, online English classes to high school students, and a lot of times I'll take a piece of student writing that they've sent me for review, and since we can't peer conference face-to-face, I'll pull up a Word doc that they have. I'll track my comments, put in comments, but then I'll verbally go over that via screencasting. And that's been exceptionally well received by my online students and my parents. So these are English students in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and AP students. Now, it can be a little more tricky maybe for elementary students, but you can have them create a web-based artifact, and then you can actually have them narrate or screen capture an explanation of what they've learned or the process that they went through to design or create the artifact. You're more than welcome to develop an idea of your own as well. Here are some suggested resources, and I suggest these mainly because they're free. In the past, I've used Jing and have had pretty good experience with that. I really like Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using right now. So these are all hyperlinked right here. And then I also included in this document, as well as in the assignments folder, tutorials for those resources which I am recommending. Now, if the tutorials I have linked do not help you, then it's my expectation you go to the web or to YouTube or to wherever, Google, and search for some tutorials that will help you. It's really important that you're able to problem solve in this class. Obviously, I'm going to expect that you then post your screencast to YouTube. Now, I do recognize that a lot of you, or most of you in K-12, probably do not have access to YouTube in your classroom or in your district, school, whatever. But you can save, if you were to use your screencast with your students, then I'd recommend that you save it as an MP4 file, and then you upload it to your class website or wiki. So by no means am I under the impression or the illusion that you're able to access YouTube easily or at all in a school. It just, for the purposes of this class, it's the easiest way to do it. Please contact me if you have any questions about screencasting, but I'm going to really reinforce that you need to look at the materials that I have in the assignments folder. I hope you enjoy this. Screencasting is exceptionally powerful. And also students can do screencasts of their own. So it's not just you as the instructor or the teacher doing screencasts. I would really recommend that you experiment with students doing some of their own. You can think of the Khan Academy as an example of people using screencasts with students. All right, thanks so much.